I first met David Berg in 1989 when he came into the store on a mission to help a friend. Throughout his life, David was always there to help a friend. We became very close over the years, and yes, he was always there for me. If I were to describe David, it would be this. Picture your best friend. That person would do anything to help you and ask for nothing in return. And David's smile, genuine and lasting. He accomplished so much, but I think the things that brought him the most joy were those when he could help others. In closing, our three towns have lost a truly great guy.
Barbara served on the Chamber Board from 2015 to 2019 and held the proud distinction of always being the first to arrive to the 8 a.m. meeting. Working closely with her at YCCC, I realized quickly how invested she was in the students. From her open door policy with a bowl of candy at the ready, to the honor and pride of cutting the ribbon of the Pratt & Whitney building, her heart truly belonged at YCCC.
Many people the state over have had much to say about the recent passing of Sharon Stas. She was a true pioneer as a woman in the power industry and for many years as the director of the KLPD. But at the Chamber, where she became our Friday volunteer, we saw a whole different side to Sharon. Over the years, we learned what an incredibly generous person she was, giving of her time and money to help those less fortunate, whether it was serving in the soup kitchen, buying backpacks, stocking the little pantry, or making sure a mom had the diapers she needed every month. When we first introduced our launch festival, Sharon rolled and ribboned hundreds of t-shirts, manned our merchandise table at numerous events, and even became an historical interpreter, donning a long skirt and shawl to take on the role of one of the town's founding women. Laura, Elena, and I were so proud to be with Sharon in 2019 when she received the Model of Positive Living Award from the Center. And beginning next year, the Chamber will be holding Sharon's School Supply Day in her honor. It will be a day for families in need to come pick out backpacks, school supplies, and snacks before the first day of school.
Another year, another virtual annual dinner. This certainly was not what we expected to happen or hoped to happen when we gathered last year here in this space. But like the title says, this is our virtual reality. As far as the Chamber's past year, we're doing okay. Thanks to Kennebunk savings in the form of Becky Jacobs and Chris Clough of Paper Trails, we were able to secure PPP funding to help keep us afloat. And of course, our members, now some 530 strong, have seen us through. We, like every other nonprofit, took a major hit on our event revenue, but that was to be expected. And in the past year plus, there was more important work to be done, namely doing all we could to support our local community, business and otherwise. When we gathered together via our computers last year, our biggest looming challenge was not knowing what the winter would bring, health-wise, but we were optimistic that we'd have a close to normal spring and summer season. We were hopeful, you see, that visitors would return and locals would emerge to support our businesses. Well, they came back all right, in droves. What we didn't anticipate was that no one would have enough staff to serve them. And so this past year has been another one filled with challenges. Businesses from banks to restaurants have cut down on hours, days, and services while struggling to keep their doors open and serve customers. Now, this is the time of the evening where we usually debut a silly chamber video. That's not going to happen tonight, though. We're tired, and we know all of you are tired from the long hours you've kept, the long days you've worked with not enough staff, and the worry about what's still ahead. But you're still here, you're still opening your doors and welcoming customers, still fighting the good fight. So tonight, our video is all about you, our members, because you're simply the best.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I've ever met. I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tear us apart.
Mike D'Amico knows how to make change happen. First, 5 years ago, he took an Arundel location where 2 other businesses had recently failed and turned it into one of the most popular spots around. He started serving up diner-style food in a homey atmosphere and never looked back. Mike's All-American Diner has brought new life to Arundel's Route 1 corridor, served a need for good breakfast and lunch food, sometimes with dinner thrown in, and developed a loyal following. When COVID hit, Mike didn't miss a beat. He switched to a thriving takeout business while maintaining the strictest protocols possible, all to keep his customers safe. Anticipating people's desire to eat outdoors, Mike also invested in the diner's exterior, adding a new deck, more seating, and heaters so he could serve outside later in the season. He did the same at his newest restaurant, Mike's All Day Breakfast. This year, with staff in short supply and the pressure on those who remained intense, Mike adjusted his service hours to protect his employees, even closing up 2 days when the temps in the kitchen got too high. For his vision, his contribution to the business community in Arundel, and his dedication to the safety of his staff and customers, we're thrilled to recognize Mike's All-American Diner this year.
More importantly, we want to present you with the Business of the Year Award.
That's incredible. The Chamber has been an invaluable resource. You know, starting in business almost 20 years ago in neighboring Kennebunk and now being here in Arundel, I could never imagine how important the Chamber would be, especially during the last 20 months, which would open would be 12, but we're at 20, and it's been crazy, very difficult. But the Chamber's been a resource, a backup, a sounding board. I've called Laura at 11 o'clock at night or even later, amazed that I don't think she ever sleeps. And this is incredible to be recognized in such a way. And we're happy to be part of the entire business community, especially here in Arundel, where we started what was really a regrowth. And now you see so many new businesses. We're happy to welcome new businesses that are starting across the street. Holy Donut, I believe, is joining us here. So we're happy to be part of that trend and hope that it continues into the future. And looking forward to working with all of you, really. Thank you.
Simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone.
Not far from the hustle and bustle of Kennebunk and the world beyond, there in the middle of downtown is a sanctuary of hope. It is open to all ages, welcomes all abilities, and provides refuge to all who seek some peace and calm. This place is called Hope Woods, and it provides all that and more. And boy, have we all needed it over these last 20 months. When our world shut down in the spring of 2020, Hope Woods was one of the only open spaces that remained open for exercise, for retreat, for clarity, for respite. Adults, kids, families, and dogs all took to the woods because it was one of the only places we could safely escape the virus and the worries of the world. The Hope Woods Trail System, brought to life thanks to a partnership between the Friends of Hope Woods and Cemetery and the Kennebunk Land Trust, is a system of trails over the river and through the woods and cemetery, open all year long. It has long been a favorite to those in the neighborhood, and this year the group embarked on a new, universally accessible trail, especially created for those on wheels. Contractors and volunteers completed the work this spring, and now we have a wide, level, hard-packed trail that runs 0.8 of a mile in and around the 72 acres of forest and meadows. The trail also provides new hope for those bound to a wheelchair, or new moms and dads pushing a stroller, and we certainly need more of that in our community.
So actually why we asked you to meet us here today is we wanted to say how much everyone really appreciates what Hope Woods and the trails have become for so much of the community, such a solace and a great outdoor space, especially during this pandemic. And so we are very proud to present you the Kennebunk Land Trust, as well as the Friends of Hope Cemetery and Woods with this year's Outstanding Achievement Award.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That was such a surprise.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We just thought it was so well deserved. I mean, those of us who are, you know, Laura and I use this all the time, but we've known how much it has meant to so many people in the community during the last 20 months, and, you know, not just having trails in general, but having something downtown so accessible to so many people, it's just become this wonderful haven, which I'm sure is what you had hoped it would one day be.
Yes.
So, a real community gift.
Who wants to say something on behalf of the recipients?
Thank you. This was such a wonderful surprise and acknowledgement of the hard work that we and all our boards put into fundraising to protect Hope Woods under a conservation easement in perpetuity. So for the generations to come, this beautiful preserve of Hope Woods will be here, and we chose to continue using the word hope when we created the name for the woods, since it's Hope Cemetery of Hope Woods, and we all have hope for the best in the future.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
Best Nightlife, Gold winner, Old Vines Wine Bar. Silver winner, Pilot House. Best Breakfast, Gold winner, Mike's American Diner. Silver winner, Mike's All Day Breakfast. Best Outdoor Dining, Gold winner, Old Vines Wine Bar. Silver winner, Arundel Wharf. Best Cocktails, Gold, Old Vines Wine Bar. Silver, Batson River Brewing and Distilling. Best Beer Selection, Gold, Allison's Restaurant. Silver, Batson River Brewing and Distilling. Best Takeout, Gold, Mekong Thai Restaurant. Silver winner, Allison's Restaurant. Best Spa, Gold winner, River's Edge Spa. Silver winner, Cottage Breeze Day Spa and Boutique. Best Art Gallery, Gold winner, Main Art Hill. Silver, Wendy Webster Good Fine Art. Best Cup of Coffee, Gold winner, Mornings in Paris. Silver winner, Coffee Roasters of the Kennebunks. Best Ice Cream, Gold, Rococo Ice Cream. Silver winner, Ben & Jerry's.
Today, I'm incredibly proud to honor Catherine Hussey's Volunteer of the Year Award. Catherine's contributions to the Brickstore Museum and our community at large continue to grow by the day. Catherine is the longest serving individual at our institution, joining the museum as a volunteer in the early 1970s, therefore having the bragging rights of contributing more hours to the preservation of our area's history than anyone else in the museum's 85-year existence. Catherine is the definition of both dedication and institutional memory. In her work, she has tracked every single object that has come into the museum, and that's more than 70,000 pieces in all. She's helped thousands of researchers, led hundreds of tours, and volunteered thousands of hours of her time. After the museum went through difficult times about 20 years ago, Catherine returned to the museum as a full-time volunteer, determined to keep the doors of the museum open to the public. She and her comrades succeeded in reviving the museum and are responsible for the museum's existence today. Catherine's leadership is a true force behind the museum's operations and known by so many of us here in our community. In 2014, Catherine was the recipient of a prestigious New England Museum Association Leadership Award, one of only 4 in all of New England. Congratulations to Catherine for all of her incredible achievements in this lifetime and for her Volunteer of the Year Award here in 2021.
Catherine, your coworkers tell us that you are the living embodiment of the history of Kennebunk, and that for 45 years you have kept this museum going and helping to gather the history here. On behalf of the Kennebunk-Kennebunkport-Arundel Chamber of Commerce, I'm happy to present you, Catherine Hussey, with our Volunteer of the Year Award.
Thank you.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
Our Rising Star Award recognizes a young professional who is making a true contribution to the business community and shows promise as a leader of tomorrow. This year's winner, though, has been a leader for years. Chris Clough was only 26 when he became a selectman in Kennebunk. not much older when he became the owner of Paper Trails, his payroll company. For years, he had served the community through Kennebunk Fire and Rescue, but perhaps his real rescue work started 20 months ago, when the pandemic left many local businesses floundering to find a way forward. Chris immersed himself in all things PPP, EIDL, and more, educating himself on every new funding option, tax rebate, and more, and then passing that knowledge on, not just to his customers, but to the community at large. His webinars drew hundreds eager to have help understanding the often complex financial requirements for each new funding option. Business owners might have had to jump through hoops, but Chris was right there jumping with them, making sure they were covered every step of the way.
I came here purposely to be...
But first,
Yes.
on behalf of everything you've done for the community for the past 20 months and your ground-pacing work here as a young professional, I am very proud to present you with this year's Rising Star Award.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's it?
That's it. That's all you got. What can I say?
Man of many words, that's me.
Right.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
40 years ago, when someone first had the idea to convince people from all over the country to come to Maine in December, people surely thought they were crazy. But over 40 years, hundreds of thousands of people have done just that for the Kennebunk-Port Business Association's Christmas Prelude. Part support to get the business community through the winter, part give back to the local community, and all fabulous, Christmas Prelude has grown into a serious economic engine for businesses in Kennebunkport and Kennebunk's Lower Village, with benefits spilling over throughout the region. The two-weekend event is truly magical, filled with tree lightings and fireworks, parades and shopping. The most magical thing of all, though, is that everything is planned and pulled off solely through volunteers who give tirelessly year after year to make Prelude the event it is, one of the most popular Christmas events in America that draws people from around the country. This year, during the 40th anniversary of the magic that is Christmas Prelude, we're very proud to recognize the Kennebunk-Port Business Association.
Guys, on behalf of the Kennebunk-Kennebunkport-Arundel Chamber of Commerce, and in honor of Christmas Prelude's 40th anniversary as a magical Christmas event, as well as an economic driver, I am so proud to present the Kennebunk-Port Business Association with our Nonprofit of the Year Award.
Well, that's exciting. That's why I'm here.
I think because for 40 years we've put nonprofit interests before business interests, even though we're a business organization. Prelude has been such an engine of prosperity for our local nonprofits. That's always been our goal, and I think we continue to keep that as the focus of Prelude. Even though it's a great social event for people and it's a great business event, it's driven by the fact that we do so to assist nonprofits.
One of the most important things about the Kennebunk-Port Business Association, the group who hold Prelude and are part of the community in such a big way, and a lot of people don't realise that the board and all the activities is all on a volunteer basis. And when you actually look back and see there's been 40 years of volunteering, 40 years of Prelude in all its different guises, and to the event it's now become, it's quite incredible, and I thank all the volunteers that are involved and who put their time in on a yearly basis to put the decorations up, to marshal events, to host different events. It's really quite an incredible thing.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
Best Lobster Roll. Gold winner, the Clam Shack. Silver winner, Allison's Restaurant. Best Bakery. Gold winner, Boulangerie, a proper bakery. Silver winner, Mornings in Paris. Best Gift Shop. Gold winner, Day Trip Society. Silver winner, Best of Everything. Best Garage and Auto. Gold winner, Gaze Sunoco. Silver winner, Arundel Ford. Best Bank. Gold winner, Kennebunk Savings. Silver winner, Camden National Bank. Best Fitness and Gym. Gold winner, Sperling Fitness. Silver winner, The Daily Sweat. Best Landscaping. Gold winner, Terrapin Landscapes. Silver winner, Solari Property Care and Excavation. Best Real Estate Company. Gold winner, Pack Manor and Associates Real Estate. Silver winner, Kennebunk Beach Realty. Best Home Improvement. Gold winner, Houston's Home Renovation. Silver winner, Spang Builders. Best Trails and Walks. Gold winner, Eastern Trail. Silver winner, Hope Woods.
The town of Kennebunk's bicentennial might have taken 200 years to happen, but for Kathy Roberts, it probably felt like she was there for most of them. That's because for Kathy, the chair of the town's bicentennial committee and current town historian, the celebration was 17 years in the making. Wrangling a variety of different committees and committee members, holding public meetings, planning events, immersing herself in the history of the town at every turn, Kathy did it all. And just when everyone thought all the planning was done, all the events in place for a celebration truly fitting for the town's 200th year, a time when we could all come together, COVID-19 hit and everything changed. The events long planned for were pushed back a year and then, with the pandemic in full swing, canceled as a virtual celebration took their place. Kathy rolled with the punches and rolled her sleeves up, leading the Bicentennial's legacy project, the archaeological exploration of the settlement site of the town's formerly enslaved people of color. Kathy knew, you see, what it took the rest of us a while to figure out. The Bicentennial wasn't really about parties or parades, but about the history and legacy of what the current generation chooses to focus on, to shine a light on for generations to come.
On behalf of the Kennebunk-Kennebunkport-Arundel Chamber, I'd like to present you, Kathy Roberts, with this year's President's Award. Thank you very much.
What do you want to say?
I want to say I'm flabbergasted. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart.
That's historical.
To get to that. What she did.
I was supposed to come for you. So.
And she was coming for you, so.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
She doesn't sweat the small stuff because this woman has big vision. Tiffany Lathrop came into the chamber office 2 years ago, and when she sat down to tell us about her plans to open a yoga studio, we could tell this woman meant business. Fitness was important, yes, but even more so, she wanted to build a community of women supporting women, empowering each other in their daily routine and their daily lives. So the Daily Sweat was born, bringing bar and yoga to the beaches and the lawns before she even opened up in the Hannaford Plaza. Tiffany built a schedule with more than 50 weekly offerings, some of which is also for kids and spouses. She built a retail boutique and built a loyal social media following. She also built a community, her tribe as she calls them, and before long she built a brand and a lifestyle. All this while raising her young daughter Hope and giving birth to twins in 2020. When COVID crashed the party, she took to the internet, took to the park, and took to her own lawn, holding classes of 20 to 30 outside. She had built her tribe. It's called the Daily Sweat after all, and she wasn't going to let them down. So where will this driven woman go from here? Time will tell. For now, we are proud to present Tiffany with this year's Driven Women Award.
Tiffany, what is happening right now? How are you? Good, how are you?
On behalf of the Kennebunk-Kennebunkport-Arundel Chamber, I'm proud to present you, Tiffany Lathrop, with this year's Driven Woman Award.
I just want to say thank you so much for welcoming welcoming me into this community and for all the support that you've given us over 2 really crazy years. I feel so lucky every day that I wake up in the morning to be able to come here, so thank you.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
David Boyd, Roll Tide, Can Do, all things that make me realize how much we can accomplish, not only as individuals, but as a team. I remember the very first day I met Dave, it was when he interviewed for the position with the town of Kennebunk. Dave talked about his father, his love for his family, and his need to help his dad in some of his waning moments. We as a town were able to support Dave, and Dave forever has supported us. I'm always thoughtful of Dave and his work for charitable organizations, such as the Patriot Writers, where he's taking his time to help others. It's a great time to recognize Dave Boyd and all of the contributions that he makes to this community. He's a charitable man, he's an honorable man, and he is very, very deserving of this recognition. I am very proud to be able to say that David Boyd works for the town of Kennebunk.
It's kind of funny you sitting here. Are you calling me funny?
Roll Tide. What's this big game tomorrow? Huh?
Dave, on behalf of the Kennebunk-Kennebunkport-Arundel Chamber of Commerce, I'm really proud to present you with our Municipal Employee of the Year Award.
Thank you very, very much. It's a team effort here for sure. Mikey, when he hired me 6 years ago, did the interview and everything. We had a goal in mind and everything worked out great. Great support.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
Best Chowder. Gold winner, Allison's Restaurant. Silver winner, Cape Pier Chowder House. Best Wedding Venue. Gold, the Nonantum. Silver, the Colony. Best Golf Course. Gold winner, Webb Hannett Golf Course. Silver winner, Cape Arundel Golf Course. Best Publication. Gold winner, Tourist in Town. Silver winner, Kennebunk Post. Best Happy Hour. Gold winner, Old Vines Wine Bar. Silver winner, Pedro's. Best Family Activity. Gold winner, New England Eco Adventures. Silver winner, Raptor Falls Mini Golf and Ice Cream. Best Place to Go on a First Date. Gold winner, Old Vines Wine Bar. Silver winner, The Lost Fire. Best Spot for a Romantic Getaway. Gold winner, Hidden Pond. Silver winner, White Barn Inn. Best Spot for a Family Stay. Gold winner, Nonantum Resort. Silver winner, Rumline Resort. Best Musician. Gold winner, Lisa Mills and Ocean Ave. Silver winner, Chris Ross. Best Customer Service. Gold winner, Sperling Fitness. Silver winner, Kennebunk Savings. Best Financial Service. Gold winner, Kennebunk Savings. Silver winner, Invest. Best Photographer. Gold winner, Bob Dennis. Silver winner, Chris Smith. Best Water and Recreation Activity. Gold winner, New England Eco Adventures. Silver winner, the Pineapple Catch. Best Nonprofit. Gold winner, Hospice of Southern Maine. Silver winner, Community Outreach Services.
Oh, another chamber director. I wonder how long this one will last. How many times did we all hear this over the last 6 years? Why would she ever want that job?
You see, the Kennebunk-Kennebunkport-Arundel business community then wasn't what it is now. Laura Dulce took over the helm at the Kennebunk-Kennebunkport-Arundel Chamber of Commerce in January 2015 after a series of executive directors who came and went there within a year. People thought she was crazy to leave the York County Coast-Star, where she served as editor and had led the team to multiple press awards and honors.
But boy, aren't we all so fortunate she made the leap of faith and stuck the landing. During the last 20 months that COVID has been our reality in the Kennebunks and around the world, Laura Dulce has been there leading the charge, navigating every twist and turn thrown at us, translating the complex intricacies of how our member businesses would be impacted by state mandates, promoting the Kennebunk-Port Promise, creating Operation Takeout, and more.
Then there are her visionary ideas through the years that sound impossible to the rest of us, yet somehow always work. With her staff and volunteers, she captained Launch, a maritime festival, our robust Facebook page, 3 Towns, 1 Community, along with an annual job fair, our Eat the Kennebunks Restaurant Week, Pajama Shopping Day, and Drive, this revisioned annual dinner.
LD, the bad Laura, as some folks like to tease her, has her finger on the pulse of the Kennebunks, and we've got a friend in Laura. You see, for all she does publicly, she also does so much behind the scenes. She launched the Chamber's Little Pantry, spearheaded the Chamber's Adopt-A-Family during the holidays, Sharon's School Supplies Day in tribute to Sharon Stas, and is the first on your doorstep with a meal during life's personal challenges.
Almost as much as she loves her family, Laura loves this community and her job. Laura Dulce continues to make a difference every day, and that's worth sticking around for.
Laura, on behalf of the Joel Stevens Selection Committee, the Chamber of Commerce, and the community, I'd like to present you with the Joel Stevens Community Spirit Award for 2021.
How's it feel? Well, but I called it the name and everything. Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to say I think it was a lot more fun surprising other people maybe than being surprised, but I'm completely floored and incredibly grateful. Thank you.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
32 years ago, Bill Gallant brought Mail It Unlimited to Kennebunk, and he hasn't looked back. Growing his business, part UPS store, part gift shop, to being an indispensable part of community life here has been no easy task. Bill carefully chooses the product lines for his store, but more importantly, truly understands what customer service is and how to deliver it. Whether he's shipping high-end artwork around the country or helping residents get packages to loved ones during the pandemic, Bill and his team go that extra mile. That's also why Mail It is the #2 UPS store in the country. But Bill does so much more to help the Kennebunk community. He is a former chairman of the board at the Chamber, helping the organization through a tumultuous time. He is a passionate representative for businesses along the Route 1 corridor, bringing their interest and concerns to town officials and committees. Beyond that, though, there is something else that Bill does that truly makes a difference. For 32 years, he has held a food drive to benefit community outreach services and the Animal Welfare Society. For many years, his beloved Golden Retriever, Allie, was by his side in this endeavor, helping to coax community members into dropping by bags of dog food and non-perishable human food, all to benefit those in need. Each year, the drive brings in thousands of pounds of food for COS and AWS. This year's drive, while virtual, raised an astounding $10,000 for the two organizations. It's just one more way that Bill quietly and humbly gives back to this community. On behalf of the Kennebunk-Kennebunkport-Arundel Chamber of Commerce and in memory of Joel Stevens' lasting legacy of giving back to this community, it's my honor to present to Bill Gallant, my very good friend, the Joel Stevens Community Spirit Award.
Wow, what an honor. I'm deeply touched. We've enjoyed serving this community and its residents for many, many years, and we will cherish this. Thank you very much.
You're simply the best, better than all the rest.
This year, we say goodbye to 3 board members who have been with us for 6 years and played crucial roles with us. Cindy Smith of C.A. Smith's Photography has always shown a willingness to jump in on any event we're doing. She helped us launch and has served as our hostess with the mostest for many a party. Kirsten Camp of the Kennebunk-Port Historical Society was our treasurer at a time when we needed her most. With Kirsten's help, we brought all of the Chamber's finances in-house and are now probably the most financially stable we've been in the organization's history. And finally, we are saying goodbye to Becky Jacobs of Kennebunk Savings. Becky was a board chair, chairman of the launch committee, and as we called her, our no-drama mama. She brought a much-needed sense of calmness to the board and helped us navigate through the financial challenges of the past 20 months. We are so grateful for the contributions made by Cindy, Kirsten, and Becky. We'll miss you all. We also have 3 new board members joining us tonight. They are Stacy Miller of Sea Love Candle Bar and Boutique, who joins our board in a business seat. Stacy and her husband Barry own Sea Love, established in 2018, with a retail spot now open on Ocean Avenue in Kennebunkport. Also joining the board is Joan Hull, former president and current member of the board of the Arundel Conservation Trust, in our nonprofit seat. Joan was instrumental in creating the trust and is passionate about her town, where she lives with her husband and dog. And finally, Mark Ross, Retail Experience Manager with Kennebunk Savings, is coming aboard in our sponsor seat, and we're grateful to report as our new treasurer. Mark and his wife and family live in Arundel. And a belated welcome to Daniel Falkenberg of Camden National Bank, who joined us mid-year. We're so excited to welcome Stacy, Joan, Mark, and Daniel to our board for years to come. And we're excited to be working with you, our members, in the year ahead. So thank you for joining us this evening, and remember, no matter how hard this year has been, we think you're simply the best.
You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means.
Thank you for joining us. Good night.